Relationships are not 50-50. They are 100-100.
What you want, when you want. More love, more strength, bless up. More love, more strength, bless up. Sice your life. Together, not divided.
What's up, Sice Family? It's your boy Young.
Family.
And we are back today with another video. Man, it's been years since we posted on this channel. But we Sice, we're back. We got some more content coming for you guys, revamped and everything. This right here is episode 6, continuing the relationship talks. We put a question out on our Facebook group, and the question was, what makes a strong marriage? We got lots of answers, and somebody, shout out to Aaron for asking us the question, what got us to make this video, was, she said, hey, y'all relationship or something like that is goals. What do y'all think? So we're answering the question of what makes a strong marriage to us. We're gonna keep it like 10 minutes. Not go too deep. If we need to do a part 2, we can do a part 2. But we just took a few minutes just now, sitting down here, not talking to each other. She wrote some stuff down, I wrote some stuff down, so we don't know what each other wrote down. She is 34 and a half weeks pregnant and out of breath, so
bear with me.
Bear with her if she get the snorting and
Oh, I need some water.
You know what I'm saying? But anyways, you wanna kick it off?
You got it?
Alright, so I'll start writing some stuff down. Outside of all of the, typical stuff, honesty,
right.
Loyalty, respect, communication, and all of that stuff, I tried to get past that because that's, what I'm saying,
it's obvious.
Even though number one is honesty, because you can't go without honesty. When I say honesty, I mean you have to be honest with your partner in a sense of what you feel, what you want, what you don't like, what your goals are in life, where you see yourself in 5 years, where you see yourself in 10 years, things like that. Not just be honest in terms of, did you do the laundry like you said you were, things like that. That's small stuff. You have to really be honest in yourself, with yourself, because in a relationship, when you focus on, and you might have wrote this down, I feel like we've been together 15 years, y'all, so we got the same answers, you know what I'm saying, that's why. But in a relationship, it's so easy to lose yourself and and just focus on us. So you have to remember to be honest with yourself, so that way you can bring that to the table and be able to tell your partner your desires and things you don't want and things like and things like that.
Yeah, I agree. That's very true. Being honest is
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, my thing is, you have to be on the same page, financially, like mentally, where you're trying to go in life. If you're going to be married to someone, y'all have to be on the same page as far as kids, all different types of things. Because if you're here for the long run, which you're trying to be, hopefully. But yeah, I was saying, you have to be on the same page about what you want out of life. Financially.
When you say financially, you mean like what type of life you want to live? Like if you want to be rich or not, if you want to be, like if you cool with just having this type of house and things like that.
Right. And some people are like, they just want to spend. And some people want to save and conserve and actually do something with their money. And that matters because money plays a big thing in a relationship. Yeah. In a marriage. So what were we going to say?
No, I was just gonna piggyback off of that and say that's real because, we do consultations with, mostly couples to help them reach their financial goals. And a lot of the issues that we come across is that one person is a spender and the other person isn't. The other person is trying to save that money and get, so that way they can get to their goal, whatever it is get their pay off their credit cards or pay their debt down or whatever it is. But the other person's like, yo, I can't help it. I'm just trying to buy stuff. So like being on the same page financially is important. Yeah. That's a good one. Okay, so stay to the end, y'all. I got some good ones. I'm gonna try to hit these. We're gonna go back and forth. Number 2 for me, knowing your partner's love language. Right? Let's get juicy. Right? So she told me this though. That's the thing, because I wasn't really into the love languages like that stuff before. Like I was just like, love language. I mean, I love you. Like that's my language. You know what I'm saying? But she told me like, hey, this is how I feel your love. So. I know her love language is time. You know what I mean? I can, spend money and go buy these different things and bring her gifts and stuff, and like I'm not even sicing it. Like she really doesn't care, but I can spend time with her and she'll be charged back up. So it's like knowing your partner's love language and then feeding them. You know what I'm saying? Their love language.
I like the way you said that, feeding them.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, on a spoon, you know what I'm saying?
That was good.
Some plant-based chocolate.
That was good, yeah.
Dripping.
I highly recommend you check out love languages.
Yeah. What's my love language?
Yours is gifting, for sure.
Gifting?
Yeah,
you
you
think
love
my love
gifts.
What's the other love languages outside of time, acts of service, touch? Okay, we can get back to it because I'm about to say that's a whole. We're gonna have to do a love language test or something like that.
Yeah, and it changes. It changes, I think, sometimes.
Yeah.
Depending on the person.
When I get up, my love language is touch.
Right. Exactly.
when I go to sleep, my love language is surprise. So no. But go ahead.
The next point that I have.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I got 10. I just hit number 2.
Support.
Ooh.
I think support is a big one.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot of couples, like, they'll be going through certain things. Maybe they have their own business, or they're trying to reach a certain goal, a career goal, or they have kids or whatever. And you really need that support from your partner, because this is the person that you're with all the time. And if you don't have the support, say for example that you do have a business, and your husband or wife doesn't support that can really pull you back.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, it can really pull you back from chasing your dreams, and it can make you sad at the end of the day. You can't move forward.
It absolutely will. I'm sorry, was you finished?
Yeah.
Okay. It absolutely will. I mean, the amount of people that are not able to really live the life that they want or follow their dreams, chase their dreams in life because they don't have the support, whether it's from their spouse, the person that's laying in the bed with them that they're sharing their life with, or maybe it's just like family members or something like that. But we're talking about like, a marriage right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy because this is something that you kind of have to know before you really lock in and say, yo, we about to get married and call this for life. You know what I'm saying? But it's also like you go through phases in life, like we all change. So the way I always explain it, I always say like, loving each other, and when we decide to get married and stuff, it's not loving your partner for the person that they are now, because they're going to change. I've been through so many different phases since Lee's been with me, and she hasn't stopped loving me. She loves me, and she loves the person that I'm going to change into. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Like, do y'all get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to love them through all the different phases and changes that they're going to make, because the person they are now is not going to be the same person that they're going to be in next year or 2 or 3 or 5 years. And you don't want them to be. You know what I'm saying? But I've seen so many different couples like break up or separate, get divorced, or one person is just like secretly miserable, and they're not telling it to their spouse. You're telling it to other people. You can just see it. Because, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't have the support from their spouse for whatever it is they want to do, whether it's chasing their dreams and goals or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Or doing something super simple that's like, believing in them, or something like that. So that's a major one. I didn't put that on my list. That's a good one right there. Support, yeah, okay. So, number 3, truly caring about them and making them feel your love. I know this is like a super simple sentence. It's like, duh, okay, cool, what's the next one? But I mean, like, do you do it though? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you really truly care about them? And yes, you can truly care about them, but do they know or do they feel that you truly care about them? It's the small things, the little things. I know it sounds so cliche because we hear it all the time, but it's true. It's like, you know, it's the little things. Like, I still go out of my way to help her in the car, open the door for her. You know what I'm saying? Like, after all these years, I could stop doing that, but it shows her, like, that I care about you and I appreciate you and I want to take care of you and I love you and I want to protect you and you know what I mean? I want to help you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, go out of your way to make sure that your partner feels your love and that you care about them.
I love that. I love that so much because you really do the little things. It's the little things that add up daily because, and that's with anything really in life. It's the little things that add up to big things. And if you don't pay attention and you don't put that energy towards that, then it's just gonna be like, man, what are we doing, man? Like,
Yeah.
And then you come out of nowhere with something, but it's like, you could have been doing this. So I really like that. That was good. So my next one is Sicing your life, you know? Hey, not really though. You gotta keep it fun and exciting. And that's what we all about, man. We just like to have fun with each other ever since we first got together.
So explain Sice Your Life to them because you say Sice Your Life and they may not know, but Sice Your Life, like, that was one of mine. So can I piggyback?
Yeah.
Okay. So Sicing Your Life. Trying new things together often.
Yes.
It's many different versions of Sice Your Life, you know what I'm saying? Basically enhance your life, you know. But Sicing Your Life, like, doing new things together. Like, so, for example, we never went to a cabin in the mountains, right? We booked and went out, you know, just us. Romantic little mountaintop cabin trip, you know what I'm saying? We did that. We loved it. We did it a couple more times, you know.
Yes.
You know, oh, let's go buy a new board game and play a board game together. You know, we never did that. Or cool, different ideas like, all right, you know, and everything doesn't have to be expensive. Like, let's go to the dollar store. We're going to buy 2 gifts. One, we're going to buy the worst gift that you can possibly give this person, your partner. 2, we're going to buy the best gift that you think they're gonna love, you know what I'm saying? And then we're gonna come back, we're gonna wrap it up, and we're gonna give it to them, you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna see how it is. Yeah. Like, there's little things that you can, like, trying new things together because that's what keeps the excitement alive. That's what keeps y'all continually having these emotions that are exciting and help you to enjoy spending time with that person. As if like you're still dating.
And not only that, you learn new things about the person.
Yeah, facts.
Like I remember years ago we went to a play together and you were probably like, dang, I didn't know you were in the plays or whatever. But you just learn like, wow, you're into this, and then some things you don't even know that you're both into it. Yeah. And then it's like, oh snap, we just found something new that we can both do.
Yeah, man. If I had more time, I mean, it's so many different things we can go into, but nah, that's real. So keep it moving. Number 4 is relationships are not 50-50. They are 100-100. Okay? Relationships, marriage is not 50-50. It's 100-100. You cannot put 50% in and expect the other person to put in 50. You have to put your all into your person. You have to, I don't know how else to say it. I mean, I feel like I really don't need to dive that deep. Like, I mean, after I said that, I feel like you should already, like, it should resonate. You should already know, or maybe you already got some ideas coming to your head, whereas, you know, you can say, okay, cool, here goes some things that I can do a little bit better, or, hey, yeah, I'm on track with that, or you know what I'm saying, that makes sense. But relationships aren't 50-50. You got to put your all into your spouse. And that means trying, doing things that make you feel uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, it was funny. I was watching this video the other day. The dude said, he told his dad, he said, "Hey dad, I'm ready. I want to marry my girlfriend." He said, "Say sorry." He was like, "What?" His dad said, "Say sorry." He was like, "No, I didn't do anything wrong." He said, "Well, until you're able to say sorry without doing anything wrong, you're not ready to get married."
Woo.
I was like, dang. That's real, you know what I'm saying? And so, you know, when I say 100, you gotta ask yourself, like, yo, can I just put that 1 more percent in? Like, can I just, like, if I just, like, let me, like, can I do it?
Yeah.
If I can do it, I'll do it. And if I can do it, I'm gonna do it. And I know that I'm giving my all to make sure that their cup is full. You know what I'm saying? There may be something like you don't feel like going downstairs because you already locked the whole house up. You got in the bed and wifey forgot something downstairs. Now you gotta go all the way downstairs and get it, and you don't feel like doing it. 100. You see what I'm saying?
Wow.
So,
that's a whole episode
yeah.
in itself right there.
Well, I feel like you got some examples. You got something you want to say, huh?
I mean, I'm just saying.
You got something you want to say, huh? It's like, nah.
Okay, my last one is pretty. What's that you had to say?
That's your last one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got like 5 more.
Yeah.
But you said one of mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my last one is like an obvious one. Respect and trust, and that's for anything. But marriage, respect and trust is a big one.
Excuse me.
You got to be able to trust your partner and trust them because you're supposed to be going in the same path in life or down, you know, a certain path that you both agree on. And to be able to trust someone with being like the leader of the relationship and leading you guys down the path is it can be tough.
Yeah.
But you got to be able to have that trust and respect for your partner. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta take your roles in your relationship. You know, one person's responsible for ABC, the other person is responsible for X, Y, and Z, and you have to trust that your partner is going to fulfill and do their responsibility, do their roles that they're responsible for, because you're not doing it, they got to do it, so that way you guys can be good.
Cause we're both individuals, but we're coming together as one, so that we can get to where we need to be at.
It's like business, man.
Yeah, really though.
It's like business, and then I mean, being married and trying to do business together, that's a whole nother. That's not even a video. That's like a webinar. That's like a podcast or
a retreat.
That's a retreat. Yeah, that's a
retreat, bro. No, really though.
That's a retreat. Yo, we're gonna get these retreats popping. But yeah, no, I appreciate you for saying that. That's a good one. All right, so of course, Sice in your life, trying new things. Number 6, don't stop dating. A lot of people, but they say it was a crazy statistic that was like, after 30 days of dating somebody, like the dates stop or something, like, you know, you stop holding hands or kissing your partner or something crazy like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like people, they date and then they get together, and then once they get together, they just drop all the dating, and they're just like, okay, cool. I expect you to be so marvelous for me, but I'm just gonna, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just gonna be regular now. It's like, nah, like, you still gotta show up for your mans, you know what I'm saying? Show up for your woman the way that you want them to show up for you, because if y'all not showing up for each other, then that's when y'all gonna start looking for somebody else to show up for you, and that's a whole nother problem. So you gotta make sure that y'all continue dating each other, so y'all not trying to date nobody else. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense for you to get with each other, start dating with each other, and trust me, it can get tough because when you're with somebody for so long, and I mean, for us, we just been blessed that we always been on the same page with everything in life when it comes to being plant-based or leaving the country or all these different things. But, you know, it can really get tough, whereas you've been with somebody for so long that you run out of ideas of different things that you can do together. But trust me when I tell you, there's tons of things that you guys have not done together. Keep an open mind. Try it. If you've never done it, just try it. You know, try it one time and see if it's something that you guys like. And if it's something, you know, you do, you don't, you don't. But, you know what I'm saying? Don't stop dating. Don't stop doing the things that you guys did in the beginning that got you guys love struck. You see what I'm saying? The next one I was going to say was regular meetings to discuss your goals and what can be improved.
Yes, I had that one.
So this is important because, like Lee was talking about earlier, in terms of making sure that y'all on the same page when it comes to like financials and goals and being honest. This kind of leads me into so basically regular meetings to discuss goals and what can be improved. So those are the two basic things. Like it can be weekly, it can be monthly. I suggest weekly, you know, but where you guys can come together and you can say, okay, cool, we got this done this week. Where are we going? What's our goals? Where do we want to be? What's the plan? Let's make this plan. Let's do this. Let's stick to this. So that way you can, you know, work towards getting somewhere. And then also like what can be improved. You know what I mean? Like, hey, we didn't do such and such so good, or I slacked on this. I need to work out more. I need to meditate more. I need to do this more. I need to do that more. And schedules can get busy. Times can get tough sometimes to do it. We don't always get our meetings in. We got to keep reminding ourselves, and we got to do better with things too. You know, like that's something that we don't always do on time like we should. Mm-hmm. But it's definitely a key to growth. So I want to put that back in our schedule and like really just like focus on that, because going into 2024, I'm trying to be like physical, working out, meditating. You know what I'm saying? Like eating only fruits during the day, one cooked meal, vegetables or something like that at night. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to really be. You gotta check in with spiritual, mental, physical health, like all of the different quadrants, and make sure that you're fully well-rounded. Yeah. You know. Yeah. I only got 3 more. So listening, and when I say listening, I mean, so one thing I learned is you can ask your partner when they're talking to you, like, do you want me to listen to respond, or do you want me to listen to listen? And although I don't always say this to her, I think it. So when she's speaking, I think about, okay, am I listening to respond to what she's saying, or am I listening just to listen? And sometimes you have to ask out loud, like, do you want me to listen to respond, or do you want me to listen just to listen to what you're saying? Like, just maybe you want to vent, because sometimes they don't want a response. Your partner. Okay. Sometimes your partner doesn't want a response. Sometimes your partner is not speaking to you because they want you to respond back. They just want to tell you what it is. So, you know what I'm saying? I mean, yes or no? Mm-hmm. Yes or yes, you feel me? When you did that changed a lot. So I appreciate that. And so the last 2, saying sorry when you're wrong, saying sorry or you were wrong. Oh yes, okay. So this is the big one. It's like no. But no, saying sorry, or like when you're wrong, like just say these words. You're wrong. No. I'm wrong, you're right. I always say that wrong. I always be like, you're wrong, I'm right. I be like, damn, we ain't getting nowhere. I'm wrong. See, I'm about to do it again. I'm wrong, you're right. Just say that. Like, and I'm a believer of, I don't think that you should say, I'm sorry or I'm wrong if you're not wrong. I don't think you should say it if you don't agree.
Just going through the motions.
I do think that you should express yourself. If you feel like you're not wrong and you don't believe you're wrong, then express yourself and why, and explain and use your words and talk. But long story short, say sorry when you're wrong, and if you're wrong, say I'm wrong, you're right, and move on. You got years to waste. A lot of people waste time because they can't say sorry, or they're prideful, or they're fearful, or they're doubtful, or holding grudges. You know what I'm saying? We don't got time. What? That ain't personal.
No, I was just thinking about something.
And the last thing, can you guess?
Don't go to sleep, man.
Don't go to sleep, man? No, that's a good one, though. Why you shaking? Huh?
Nothing, go ahead.
Why you shaking?
My back hurt.
See, look. Why you shaking?
Can you finish?
Alright, so, number 10, loyalty. Loyalty, man, you gotta hold each other down, and you gotta know that your partner is gonna hold you down. They got your back. Yeah, man. Stuck in China, Lee got locked up. They was looking for me. She ain't snitch. That's loyalty. You know what I'm saying? I knew after that. I was like, we reached another level, if that makes sense. So, loyalty, having each other's back, and your partner knowing that you gonna hold them down.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
And don't go to sleep mad, cause he said that every time.
Yeah. Don't go to sleep mad, man. If you don't go to sleep mad, then that way no problem can last longer than 24 hours.
And we don't have time to be mad.
We don't. We don't have time to be mad,
Life
man.
is too short.
I know this has been a long episode, so just think about this. Dinosaurs ruled this planet for 150 million years. Like, they would still be here if it wasn't for the meteor that came and turned this whole world over. Like, we had 150. We are lucky. We haven't even been here a million years, and they've been here for 150 million years. Go on Netflix, watch this series called Life on Our Planet. It will put into perspective how long this Earth has been here, how small of a speck of a time that we've been here. We're blessed if we live 100 years. Mm-hmm. The average man lives 76 years. The average woman lives 82 years.
Very short.
That is nothing in the retrospect of how long we're here. If you think you have time to waste, to make excuses, to be mad, to be stressed out, to not be chasing your dreams and doing what you want to do in life regardless of what anybody else thinks, then you're wasting your time. That's it. So, I was about to keep going in, but I gotta stop doing that. This is a long episode. Anyways, man, if y'all like this, sorry for it being so long. Just had to pour this into y'all. Maybe it'll be 2 parts. Maybe we'll put it up as 1 part. Maybe nobody will watch it. Who knows? But if you guys want more relationship talks episodes, shoot us some questions in the DM. That'd be the best place. Shoot some questions in the DM, and maybe we'll answer some of those questions and do an episode where we rapid fire or something like that. I don't know, but if y'all like this, let us know so we can do more. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate it. I hope this information was beneficial to you. Anything you want to say?
No.
All right, y'all. Together and divided.
Together and divided.
Sice your life. Peace.